We've determined Chidi's whereabouts. He is at an underground arena in the Junkyard District where illegal fights are held. Chidi is not only involved in the plot to kill Hiruma, but he is also connected with the virus incidents. To determine what Chidi, who we believe to be the central figure in the Seninkai, is planning, it is necessary to uncover what he is hiding. The area has been surrounded by the Ototofu support police. It's possible that he will escape using the sewers that run under the city like tunnels in an anthill. Your orders are to proceed to the scene at once and take Chidi into custody.
I appreciate the help. Thanks. You were the one who saved me, right? It's okay, don't worry. Everything is working out exactly the way Mr. Sakata and the others were hoping. Relax, your cargo will be arriving soon. I promise everything's going to be fine. If only we had the ability to control our minds and bodies the way your people can, things would have turned out much differently for us. We wouldn't have suffered like we did. People are fragile creatures. Your people will soon be living examples of how the human race ought to exist. Our enemies are going to be arriving here any moment now. If anything should happen to me, I want you to keep up the fight. Seta. Look after Shikari for me.
Hey boss, Section 9 entered the arena as you planned.
Alright, we'll utterly crush them here. While I'm buying you some time, go gather together all the forces you can find. Open the gate!
Gosh, I wonder what this place is used for! The construction and design are kind of similar to the training dome.
No use. The gate won't open from here. You'll have to take out Chiri and open the gate.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
Do you know what you guys remind me of? You're like brothers to Seta.
Seta? Brothers?
In other words, you are beings who are both individual yet part of a whole. That is to say, you're the very symbols that represent the expression and embodiment of our ideals.
Huh? You aren't making any sense. What the heck are you trying to say?
If you are lucky enough to have your memories afterwards, carefully think over what I've said after this is over. Let's go!
I've located the enemy! What's with Bob? I've located the enemy! cyborg! Yeah!
I told it to take care of her. So you only kill Shibashi Gurus. Good girl.
Oh no! Chidi went and burned out a cyber brain!
Leave the retrieval of Chidi's corpse to us. The rest of you, go after that little girl prosthetic body.
Roger. Touch coma!
Sorry to keep you waiting!
Kept. Flood into the sewers. Come on, let's get her.
Even so, is that really a prosthetic body?
Do you seriously think a little girl like that can lug around an anti-material rifle?
What are you two talking about? We've got one in our own unit, remember?
Really? You actually think of me as a woman? Either way, seeing as how there's a chance that it's a prosthetic body that was constructed in Chiri's shop, we're still left with the question of who gave the girl the orders.
We don't have time to waste on pointless chatter. Get out there and bring her in, now!
Oh, I get it. That must be that girl's name. Really? You have a name too? Oh, so you're Seta. I've heard so much about you. Chitty said you were just like our brother, but I'm curious, why aren't you a Tachikoma? And what exactly does Seta mean anyway? Oh, me? I'm a Tachikoma, of course. I have questions first, though. What does Ugochoranke mean? Oh, so that's what it means. Hey, how about Shibashikuru? Oh, now I get it. Wow, this is fun. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we synchronize? What do you say, huh? Huh? Why are you running away?
What are you doing, Tachikoma? Get over here!
Huh? I wonder where it took off to.
I'll leave you!
Wait for me! I've located the enemy!
She got away, huh?
Further pursuit at this stage is impossible. I'll send a warrant to the support police. Ishikawa, beef up the surveillance on the N system.
Roger.
A black Tachikoma?
That's right, I saw it for myself with my own great big beautiful orb.
Ain't possible.
Honest, it's the truth. There's another one of us. Go ahead and run an analysis on any of the Tachikomas if you don't believe me.
So you're saying that this black Tachikoma and the girl model prosthetic body with the anti-material rifle were having those ultra-high frequency conversations you told us about?
Exactly.
Maybe the humidity is messing up its circuits.
Looks like we should send you in for maintenance.
But I'm telling the truth.
We've completed our investigation of Chiri's office in the low-rise district.
Turn up anything?
Just like the offices we checked in the junkyard district, most of the memory devices and disks had been physically destroyed.
But don't forget, that turned out to be a good thing.
I tried running a data dump on one of the memory devices and disks we found in Chitty's office that I thought I could physically reconstruct. They must have blasted it with a submachine gun without running a standard wipe on it first. Fortunately, I was able to recover the entire FAT and some fragmented raw data. One of the items was labeled with the file name Ceremony Parade Route. However, the problem is, because the raw data was so heavily fragmented, I couldn't restore it. I can't be sure if the file name is a best guess construction, or if it was information that was leaked from somewhere. But on an up note, I was able to restore one other file name and a little bit of raw data. Chief, you're not gonna believe this.
Just get to the point.
The file name is Attention Senin Kai Members.
Whoa, seriously?
And the raw data?
I'll read you an excerpt. The rights belong to neither me nor you, and most certainly not to that man. They belong to the state. Even assuming that
I think we can assume that it's National Police Agency Security Bureau Administrative Document H88, which vanished from the National Archives 3 months ago.
It's turning out then that this Seninkai really isn't some simple Yakuza group.
The H88 report, which had supposedly disappeared, is leaked to members believed to belong to the Seninkai. Chief, what's your take on this?
After taking into account that a file named Ceremony Parade Route was recorded on the same disk, it's exceedingly obvious that we need to reevaluate this organization known as the Seninkai. Furthermore, it's become imperative that we determine where they obtained these secret documents, not to mention what their true objectives are.
What are they trying to smuggle in? I guess the first order of business is to check out the containers that'll be arriving tomorrow.
That includes the anti-material rifle ammo mentioned in the conversation that Tachikoma overheard.
Ishikawa, you look into the black think tank seen by the Tachikoma, as well as that little girl model prosthetic body.
Roger.
The Seninkai and the H88 report. It would appear that we need to take another more in-depth look at what happened 20 years ago.
Honest, I'm not joking! Our brother was really there! Liar, there are only 9 of us. We don't have any long-lost relatives. You must have a bug. Hey now, we agreed that word was off limits. Calm down, comrades. Let's be civilized here. The first order of business is to synchronize and share our information. Right. Good idea. You'll be surprised. Ooh! Tachikomas, I now understand the difference between Shibashikuru and Kararaku. It would seem that Shibashikuru refers to an evil crow, and Kararaku, properly, Kararaku Kamui, is also a crow, but it refers to a good one. Hey, now hold on a minute there. I learned all that from Seta. No, it was me. That's old data. Okay, know-it-all, what does Seta mean then, huh? For your enlightenment, Seta means hunting dog and Shikari means hunter. I already knew that. I learned all that stuff from Seta too. No, that was me. Hey, I got a question. Why isn't Seta a Tachikoma? I mean, I'm a Tachikoma, you're a Tachikoma, and we're all Tachikomas. So why isn't Seta, huh? I want a name too. I want a name. Oh, I think I get it. Seta's called Seta because his body is black, right? No, that's way off base. Seta means hunting dog, doesn't it? So even if we were black, it wouldn't change the fact that we're Tachikomas. For one thing, according to information I procured, there used to be a custom in these parts that in the 6 years it took for a child to grow and develop individuality, it wasn't given a specific name. It was called things like pile of crap or old crap. Which means that since we were first activated, it's been... Oh, I guess that means we're still considered piles of crap! A pile of crap, an individual without individuality. Yay, a brand new name! Crap!
If we're gonna send them back to the lab, should we go ahead and initialize them?
We need those little guys for this mission. Let's wait a while longer and see how things develop. More importantly, isn't the chief done yet?
No, he's still talking with Kanbei in the command center.
What could JSDA watch one up here? They're supposed to keep an eye on the military.
Are you sure you won't accept my offer? You understand that if any of our secrets are disclosed, it will be considered nothing less than treason against the state.
Remember who you're speaking to. Besides, it means we're in the same boat. Preventing any assassination attempts against Hiruma is the only reason that we're here. If you don't mind my asking, what made you decide to come up to the far north? Just something you felt you had to do?
My reasons don't matter. I have 2 demands. The first is that you hand over Chiri's body. The other is that you transfer over all investigation authority.
Is that a request from the Chief of Public Security General Affairs Division or from the JSDA Watch Chief?
As Chief of the JSDA Watch,
Are you implying that Chidi had ties to the military?
JSDA Watch isn't the only one who knows he was working with the 27th Division to divert weapons. Military intelligence is aware of this as well.
You mean Kubuta?
I expect you to cooperate and hand over Chidi's corpse, the data you seized, and all investigation records. I have to see to the safety of my operatives, but if any more surveillance targets get killed, there's a risk that our entire observation operation might collapse. Public Security Section 9 will hereby return to its original mission of safeguarding the former cabinet minister, and you will refrain from obstructing our investigation in any way. Have I made myself clear?
Excuse me. And what is the chief of JSDA Watch doing all the way up here in the far north?
I trust that you'll do as I've asked.
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
Anyone in the upper ranks of the military would immediately know who he is, not the least of whom would be me. It so happened that I served with the 5th Army's 27th Division, which was bounced from post to post in Honshu as a result of him.
So anyway, what can I do for you?
The thing is, Hiruma himself has ordered me to provide a military escort for when he's observing the parade, saying that he can't count on Section 9 or the SAT.
That sounds like something an old man would say.
But I can't possibly meet these unreasonable demands of Hiruma's to send out helicopters or tanks. They're too far removed from security activities. But your Section 9 team has been given the objective of preventing Hiruma's assassination. Would you do this for me?
I understand.
I appreciate it.
Get in here, everyone. We have work to do.
So let me get this straight. What Kanbei is saying is that the containers Chidi had brought in by the shipping company president are actually weapons diverted from the 27th Division?
If that's true, then there's a possibility that the H-88 report that was sent to the Senninkai and the ceremony parade route map that we discovered on Chidi's desk were leaked from the military.
What has me worried is that Kanbei went to the trouble of coming to the far north in person.
So, what do you have in mind, Chief? Transfer investigation authority over to Kanbei?
Given that the threat of an assassination attempt against Hiruma by the Senninkai still exists, this falls into our scope of work. I placed Kanbei under surveillance. If he makes any moves, we'll be informed. Do everything you can to prevent Hiruma from being assassinated.
Former Cabinet Minister Hiruma is surrounded by a terrorist group that's attacking him with the use of large buses. He was attacked while with his backers association when he left to inspect the parade route over the objections of the support police. We believe that raw data labeled Parade Route Map recorded on Chidi's disk found its way into the hands of local terrorists. Most of the terrorists have been successfully neutralized at this point, but the area around the VIP car that the former cabinet minister is holed up in is being controlled by several enemy snipers, and the situation is still in a stalemate. The entire area has been cordoned off by the Otorofu Support Police's roadblock vehicles. As you neutralize the remaining terrorist forces, wipe out the snipers, and rescue former cabinet minister Hiruma.
Hiruma, right? We're in Public Security Section 9. Keep your mouth shut and do what we tell you. I'm about to open my hatch, so get your ass in here and make it fast. Go, let's move it!
How dare you speak to me like that? Don't you have any idea who I am?
I think that quietly doing as you're told is in your best interest. Are you getting in or not?
I don't have much choice. I'll get in. But I left some vital papers in the car. I can't leave without them.
Chief! We have no choice then. Return to the car for the documents. After you do that, I'll get back to you about your evac.
Roger.
out of that sealed-off street that you're on. Head to the south. There should be an escape point in the next sector over. I'll get back to you as soon as I can about what route to take after that. I'll send Section 9's helicopter to the parking lot up ahead. Keep an eye out for snipers as you make for the line.
Roger.
I'll get in trouble with the Major. No, you're wrong. I'm not a Shibashikuru.
The Black Touch Coma.
Pursuit to the support police. For now, guaranteeing the safety of former Cabinet Minister Hiruma is our top priority.
I can't believe it. It wasn't a joke. There really was a 10th touch coma.
More importantly, how do we explain that little girl with the anti-material rifle? To handle that thing like it was a handgun, you need a prosthetic body with high output and performance. It's on par with the Majors.
But hacking didn't work on her. It's possible that she isn't cyberized.
Which would mean that we lose our explanation for the ultra-high-frequency sound wave conversation that the touch coma told us about.
I guess.
If the little girl model prosthetic body had been in contact with Chiri, that must mean that she's involved with the Senninkai somehow. It's hopeless. The information keeps spreading farther and farther. I can't focus on the big picture.
Let Ishikawa handle the data regarding the Black Touch Coma and the little girl model prosthetic body. In any case, it's a clear fact that the terrorist organization centered around the Senninkai has put its assassination plan against former Cabinet Minister Hiruma into action. Prevent the assassination no matter what it takes. Is that clear?
Roger.